an awful lot of comb, because if we remove the bees, they won't be attacking us. I've smoked them a little bit to try and get them a little bit subdued, and that's it for the moment. So
this is a ceiling rescue.
Yes, we're in Kelly's Bar in Timahoe.
It's an old abandoned pub.
What date is it? It's about the 11th of April?
Yeah.
11th of April 2020, on lockdown. And here we are doing our civic duty. Right, I'm just giving them a bit of smoke so that they'll either vacate or start eating honey. Because if they eat honey, they'll get docile. And they won't be as angry, I hope. With a bit of luck. Okay, that should do for now. So they're obviously working this comb. So if I remove it, there might be a lot of bees behind it. I should have got a knife with a bit of a bend in it, because this is kind of awkward. Okay. Now, are we loose anywhere? No, not really. At all. I'm going to try to high tool, see if I can use it for separating it from the ceiling. Ah yeah, that's better. It's just the timbers that are on the roof are extremely rough, so nothing slides over it very easily. Right, this is a lot of honey on this one, as you can see. It's all good honey. It's even like liquid. So could you do the old vacuum cleaner for me again, please? And we'll just clean this piece off. Well, a bit of a torture. Are we all right? Can you see? Oh, here. Perfect. Thank you. So, when we remove a piece of comb, we do a little bit more vacuuming just to clear off that face. Cut down the numbers just a little bit more every time. And avoid killing bees. You see all these holes that they're poking through? They're like doorways going between the comb. So because the bottom of it was all congested and full of rubbish, they couldn't really get by very easily. So when they're making the comb, they leave all these little, tiny little holes. You can see them up top.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. All the time looking for the queen, which I have absolutely no illusion that we won't find. Or that we will find. I'd say at this stage the queen has been moved away to a safe place.
All the way to the back.
Oh yeah. Queen is usually right at the end of it all.
That's brood there, is it?
I can't see. I don't think so, no. No, it's not, no. Oh, brood,
Yeah.
sorry, yes. That's brood. No, I'm sorry, I was looking at the little white bits, wondering were they grubs, but I don't think they are. Right, we'll turn this thing off and give it a little rest, and I'll start chopping out more of this old rubbish. Yeah, there's a lot of crap. So I mean, if I can just hack this monster lump out of here, we'll be really getting
Is
somewhere.
that honey?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's all honey. It's all the really, really old stuff. My goodness, the knife isn't even long enough to get through some of this. Oh. Wow, like really, really old stuff. Going for a walk. I'm just saying, out you go for a little bit of exercise. Chuck them out the window. Oh man, this is amazing. There's so much like really, really old stuff in there. It'll do for bee food. It's starting to drip now off this quite a bit. Again, I'm going to keep on going with the old rubbish. I'd like to be rid of a lot of that if we can, so that then we know what we have left over. I mean, that is garbage, big time. There's an awful lot of rubbish at the very face of it. It's near the exterior of the building. It's really, really dirty and well used. Yeah, okay. I don't know if there's going to be anything to save these guys. We might end up having to steal supplies from another hive to give to them. Like even brood. Unless we can find little bits. I mean, there is brood there, but I don't know how old or young it is. It might, I mean, that could be dead, I don't know. But we'll find out. I mean, if there's a queen here, we'll find eggs. Right, we finally found a little bit of brood, but very little suction on that. I'm going to have to chop this up now and try and get it workable that we can stick it in a frame. there. It's the 11th of April 2020. We're on our second removal of the day. It's very old, very half abandoned looking, but there are bees. It is very active outside, but inside we're not seeing anything, thank goodness. So we're going to have to cut away all this old rubbish and try and rehome these bees once more. So we just cut a hole in the plasterboard ceiling, and now we're going to start taking away all of the old wax that's in there until we discover clean wax with bees on it, and then we'll start framing it up. Now, where to start? Oh my goodness, it's a serious mess. So I'm going to put the box underneath so I can just pull stuff straight into the box. There's no bees up this side of it, so that's a bonus. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness this is the end of the road. Okay. I thought it went further. Oh, this is wonderfully easy. So I was kind of worried that we'd have a lot of bees up this end of it, but there's nothing. It's just dead gum. Nothing else, there's no honey or anything so far. So it makes it easy to cut it. Oh wow, just as hell. I don't know what that is, but it's fairly firm. Seem a bit brutal, but there's nothing salvageable in any of this. It's all just for melting. About to start removing colony 4 and 5 from the same place. We've already removed, as I said, 3. You can see the holes in the ceiling here all the way along, and the next room is another one. So we had to do a little bit of investigating to find out where they were, but as you can see, we found them by the 3rd hole. So we're about to start the 4th one now, and we have to do the same again, start digging the ceiling and locating the bees, but we have a good idea where they are from outside. So if you want to go out there and stick your only this was salvageable, because that is one serious amount of honey. It is huge. And because it's all melted together, well, all forced together, we can't take it out uniformly. We can't do it safely and easily. Well, we're doing it as safe as we can, obviously. Because of that, this one has a massive amount of brood. Oops. Okay, as you can see, loads of brood. Most of it, well, a lot of it covered. Down around the bottom area, sorry, big finger in the way. At the bottom area, all down here, I can see eggs. And they're tiny eggs, you won't probably focus, but at least we've cleared away all of the old honey that was attached. If you can get a view of the ceiling area there. Oh, it's a lot of cleaning up to do. And there was a lot of weight in it. A lot of weight. So I'm going to continue now vacuuming up all of these bees, and when I have the face of this comb cleared, I will remove that sheet of brood. Bees fighting to get in. The mother load is here. Holy shit. Lots of them. Straight away. My goodness. Okay, and these guys are not as rotten as the last ones. This will be more straightforward. I think it'll be a lot easier because all of the comb hasn't fallen down on this in this situation, and congested and congealed and whatever on the underside of the ceiling. Now, so I'm going to try and set up a little work light for myself. We tried it yesterday with a head torch and it really doesn't work. So now we're going to try a good old bulb. But I want to try and mount it in such a way that it's not going to be in my face, sort of. So I'm going to screw it maybe to the ceiling and leave the bulb inside the ceiling space so it'll illuminate light back towards the hive. So I'm going to get the screw gun and just screw this up to the ceiling. I know it's all very industrial, but yeah. This will change the way we operate very well. And hopefully the bees aren't attracted to a bulb. I don't know if they are or not. This is for my benefit, not theirs. I'll keep it away from the insulation. It's going to be a very hot bulb. Okay, perfect. And I think the hole is big enough. I shouldn't really need to cut much more away. Now, do you want to get up and have a little look? That's going to really, really make it easier to work on. Let's see what we're doing. Already we have bees coming out and landing on the window. So we want to get going. Make haste. And cut. These are drones. And they're emerging from their cells to a strange new world, looking at me and Magda. God help them. But these guys are going to come out now, and they'll be all fuzzy and dusty looking. They look almost as if they've been through a building site, because their backs will be all dusty. And there's another one, look. Yeah, it's magnificent, isn't it? So look at this one here. That one has a bit fluffy and dusty on his back as well. That's a newborn. And then there's one beside it which is a little bit more mature. So you can tell the new ones. You try not to let the new ones out into the wilderness. Like if we were going to shake this outside, the new ones wouldn't know where to go and they'd perish, because they don't know where they live basically. So the likes of this guy, we really want to save them and get them into the vacuum or into the new box that we're going to use. So sorry, but progress awaits. We can't wait for you. Okay, we're after catching the queen. You can see her closest bee to you, the longest and closest, I should say. So that makes our job an awful lot easier. Now we don't have to worry about killing her or losing her somewhere else. So, thank you, Jesus, as Jeff keeps on saying.